So this is called the Still. It's part of the Glenlivet estate, but it's also part of the routes that they say this is part of the snow roads, which are also part of the slow roads. Try saying that with your teeth in, or without your teeth in, I should say. And they're encouraging you to just stop and have a look around and see what's out there. We actually stopped because we were trying to see golden eagles, which apparently do live on the Glenlivet estate. And they were looking at that river down there, and it's pronounced the River Avon, or it's spelt, I should say, the River Avon, A-V-O-N, but it's pronounced Aon or something like that. And apparently that's home where water voles and otters live, feeds into the River Spey. And we just love this view from up here. We've just stopped in Town and got a few bits and pieces. And this is absolutely lovely up here. It's lovely in the sun. It's lovely sitting down here because you're out of the wind as well.
Call it off, let it go.
So we parked at the Loch Garton RSPB Nature Centre, and we're following one of their trails out to Loch Malachy and then back by the side of Loch Garton. And we just wandered through these woods, and it's just beautiful. There's huge pine trees, and they were saying that they thinned out a lot of the trees so that other things can come up underneath them. There's heathers under here, and there's so much fungi everywhere as well. It's quite amazing. And it is lovely in here. It's also not quite so windy under here, which is good as well. But yeah, it's beautiful.
And the main reason we came to Loch Garton was to hopefully see the osprey. But unfortunately, the osprey decided to migrate about a fortnight ago.
Yeah, he said they haven't seen one on the nest since the 1st of September. He said there are the odd osprey that fly over, but so we're not going to see osprey when we're in Scotland. But that's fine. We kind of knew it was the end of the season anyway, really.
Hopefully we will see some golden eagles and other such
nice.
things.
That would be lovely. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed, I think. So this is Loch Garton, and I have to say it's much bigger than I thought it was. It goes right round the corner as well. We've been round to the other one, to Loch Malachy as well. And it's beautiful. It's a lovely day today, actually, as well. It's cold, but it's very fresh and nice. But no osprey, sadly.
No, and a bit more cloud than there was first thing this morning, actually.
Yeah, first thing, it was very clear, wasn't it? First thing. Well, we were up at 7, weren't we? I guess,
yeah.
So it was first thing-ish. But yeah, no, there's quite a lot more cloud than there was.
Hopefully that will die down a bit and we can do some more time-lapse videos of the
stars. That would be nice.
Yeah.
So we are here at Auchindower Castle, can't remember. And unfortunately it's closed to the public because it says there's a danger of masonry falling. I mean, it was never a together castle anyway, but it does look in a bit of a sorry state. It says that it's the severe winters that have made it like this. But it's a beautiful spot up here, and you can quite see why you'd put a castle on this little hillocky bit that sticks out into the valley. It's absolutely lovely. And we walked about half a mile up from Henry, and as we were walking, we both said, I can smell whiskey. And we've just been through Dufftown, which is apparently the capital of malt whisky. So we're assuming that's something to do with it. Maybe the wind is blowing in the right direction. We can smell all of their, I don't know, their outpourings or whatever they give.
Yeah, but as you say, it's a lovely spot. It's very, very windy up here. I've just tried to get the drone up and got it up a little bit, and Nick said, no, far too windy. I need to come down again.
That's the story of Scotland so far, isn't it, really,
it is
unfortunately?
That's it. Yeah, but as Jill said, you can quite see why they wanted a castle up here. Fabulous views.
It is amazing views, and it's like a little hidden valley because there's no roads or anything into it either.
So, continuing in my cake theme, this isn't a cake. You come to places, you have to have what I classify as their traditional dish. Now, come to Scotland, you've got to have iron brew, and you've got to have a deep fried Mars bar. Never had an iron brew before, so this is going to be an interesting.
I've no idea what to expect with iron brew.
No, neither do I. None whatsoever. Oh gosh.
Is that sweet?
God, dear me. Iron brew, particularly sweet.
Oh, can I try some,
Yep,
please?
yep, of course you can.
Thank you.
Give that a go. And while I'm unwrapping my deep fried Mars bar, no doubt there'll be lots.
Oh, ye gods, that's vile. God, that tastes like bubble gum.
It does, doesn't it?
That tastes like bubble gum.
Now, no doubt there'll be lots of Scottish people saying a deep fried Mars bar
Isn't
traditional
Scottish. Yeah, I'm sure they will be, but that's okay.
I know that Mars actually wrote to the people who originally introduced the deep fried Mars bar to say they wanted nothing to do with it because Mars was a healthy snack.
Yeah, healthy,
Yeah,
really?
not overly sure about that, but she recommended using a fork. So let's get into this somehow.
Doesn't look too hot, actually, does it?
Doesn't look that hot. Exceptionally gooey,
Which is what you wanted.
which is exactly what I wanted. This might be a bit bigger bite, but I'll give it a go.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
It's not bad. Bizarrely enough, could have done without the batter. A hot Mars bar, perfect. Batter with it, not really so sure.
Fair enough. So that's your official verdict. Deep fried Mars bar. Score out of 10?
5.
Okay.
It's one of those things. Iron Brew score out of 10, 1.
I would agree with that. It's vile. Would you like some more Iron Brew?
Not at the moment, thank you. No.
So we are here at the Cop and Bull. This is just outside Aberdeen, about 6 miles north of Aberdeen, on the coast. So you can see the sea over there as well, which is lovely. Looking over the cows into the sea. And we're going to stay the night here. We're going to have breakfast here in the morning, and we're just about to go in for a drink. No idea what it will be like, but hopefully it won't be too noisy. In fact, when you're in Henry, you can't hear very much at all anyway, which is always nice.
So we've never actually stayed in the
We've never stayed in a
car
pub
park.
car park before.
We've said for a long time that we're going to, and we've never
we
done it
kept
before.
saying we were going to do it, so here we are in a
Yep.
pub car park, and it'll suit us down to the ground, I'm sure. And we're going to have a very nice breakfast in the morning.
So basically, I went in earlier on and said to them, can we stay the night? We'd read online that we could do, and they said, well, as long as you actually buy something in the pub, then that's fine. So as Jill said, we're going to have breakfast in the morning, which looks very nice,
And we're going to have a drink now.
and we're going across for a drink now. So yeah, no, it should be good.
Should be good indeed. So we stayed last night at the Cock and Bull, and we were the only camper van that stayed here last night, which was absolutely fine. You can hear the road behind us, but actually it didn't disturb my sleep at all. There was a motorbike just after we'd gone to bed that was very loud, but after that it was very, very peaceful. And yeah, I slept well, thank you. We've been up for a couple of hours waiting to go in for our breakfast, and now we're going to go in and see what there is to offer. It is the whole point of staying here, is to have a nice breakfast. So we said that last night we stayed at Bull, and we've now come in for breakfast, and Roger has got a big breakfast, which is a breakfast that has just about everything on it. Have a look at it. And I've got eggs Benedict. It was one of the few choices I could have, but it looks absolutely delicious. I'm very
As in gluten-free.
as a gluten-free breakfast. It looks absolutely lovely. So I'm going to tuck in, and hopefully this is going to be delicious.
We had drinks here last night, and they had over 40 different types of gins and over 50 different types of Scottish whiskies. How's that?
Very nice, thank you. So, as Roger said as I left the van, this is my first solo mission. Roger, unfortunately, well, we had a lovely breakfast this morning, but Roger, because he had wheat, couldn't actually then walk anywhere, because otherwise he may well have an anaphylactic shock, which isn't great. So I've been sent off to video Slains Castle, which is an incredible large monument that's on the coast, right on the coast. You can see exactly how close it is to the cliffs here. And so I'm going to try and do justice to some of the video here, and also show you exactly what it's like. Unfortunately, there is no information here about it, which is a bit of a shame. But I'm going to try and find out a little bit of information, and hopefully I'll be able to let you know soon. So this is actually the view from one end of the castle, and it looks quite small from here, but actually it goes back quite a long way. And if I just move to the side, hopefully you can see exactly how far this castle goes back, because actually it is, as I said before, absolutely enormous. I'm not too sure what it was used for or anything like that, but it is a vast place. It's quite amazing that you can just wander through this ruin as well, and there's nothing to stop you wandering wherever you want to. As long as you mind your head. This kind of is the way out to the front here. Quite amazing. An incredible place, actually. Roger, I think you've missed a treat here, sorry.